All right, perfect. Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are ready for our Facebook Live and coffee time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade. I'm the founder of Soul Searchers. It's early, guys. I'm getting tongue-tied already. Normally what we do is a couple days a week, we do a free Oracle card pull for the collective, maybe a couple individual ones, just to kind of see how the day is going to go, see if there's any messages that we need to receive that maybe we're just not listening to or that we just haven't heard on our own, and kind of just go from there. What I'm going to do is put on some background music, just so it's not silent while I'm shuffling and stuff, get the cards situated, get our lives shared, and then we'll get started. If you have any questions or anything throughout the live, please feel free to ask. If you're watching the replay, please remember to comment, #replay. And again, same for you. If you have any questions, if you need clarification on any of the cards, please leave a comment. If you have anything that's a little more personal that you don't want to kind of put out there for everyone else to see in the comments, you're more than welcome to message me privately through Soul Searchers Facebook page, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So let's get everything sorted. Give everyone a little bit to get on here. We got our music, something kind of upbeat, get us all a little more awake. I got some tea for myself. Okay. All right, so our music is good. Let's get our live shared so we can get a few more people. Okay. All right, it looks like we are shared. So I can put this away and get our card situated. Okay. Well, I'll try not to drop anything. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. I hope you guys can hear me. Hope the music's okay. Let me know. I'm just going to get everything situated and then we will get started. Okay, and don't forget to say hi when you hop on. I would love to hear from you guys. I like talking to you in the morning. Okay. It is super cold here. I'm in Maryland, and it went from being like very warm to all of a sudden it was just like, just kidding. We're going to like freeze you out. I'm like, it's too early to be this cold. It's still September. But it is fine. Got my sweater, got my hot tea. Everything's good. Okay. All right, let's turn on our banner and get started reading for the collective. Okay. What are we going to start with this morning? Okay. So this morning, our first card for the collective is going to come from the Starseed Oracle deck. Also, guys, let me know if you can hear me. If the music's okay, if it's too loud, whatever the case may be. I don't want to like make you guys deaf or anything. Okay, let's see what we got. And just because it's like loud for me doesn't mean it'll necessarily be loud for you guys. So I'm trying to make it all even. All right, let's see what we got for the collective. What do we have the collective this morning. Okay. All right. So we actually got 2 cards from that. Give me 1 second. All right. So our first card for the collective this morning is Earthed, which one is just a beautiful card. But it's really all about learning how to be human and live on this earth and be more than just that, right? And I know that sounds kind of weird and like hard to explain, but basically how to hold space for others out of unconditional love and acceptance and understanding, and really connecting with the people around us while also recognizing that we are more than just human. We're human right now. We're in this body. We're living on this earth. We are of the earth, but we are more than that. And it's also a reminder to work on our grounding. Get connected with nature before it gets way too cold to be outside. I know some people live in places where it gets really cold really quick, and being outside means frostbite. So just before it gets too cold, spend some time out in nature. Go for a walk, watch some animals, enjoy, the leaves changing, whatever flowers are left. Just really spend some time in nature and with the earth. And even when it's too cold, or when you can't really be outside, another great way to stay grounded is through whatever you're eating. Organic, natural, healthy foods. Don't get me wrong, I 100% love like having pizza or a cheeseburger like every now and then. But, eating those grounding foods, like, green vegetables, things like that, is very helpful in keeping us grounded. So, sorry, my voice sounds kind of scratchy. Whew. Bear with me, guys. Okay. So again, that's our first card, really just remembering and learning how to hold space for others, being that light and that space of understanding and grace and just love for the people around us, while also maintaining our space for ourselves, understanding for ourselves, and remaining grounded. So again, while we can spend some more time in nature, eat, grounding foods. You can always have grounding foods, but before it gets too cold, get outside. It's basic gist. So again, that's our first card, Earthed. And our second card is the Seas of Mintaka. I always feel like I say that wrong, but that's how it's spelled. And it's really about seeing the potential within yourself and bringing that to light and really letting your light shine instead of being afraid of it, instead of pushing it down and hiding it and, kind of playing it safe and, keeping that part of yourself from others. Take that potential that you see within yourself, that the universe sees within you, that is there 100%, and start using it, showing it. Become the best version of yourself. Only you know how to do that. No one can tell you how. So, take some time, meditate. Highly recommend meditation. Journal even. Some people like journaling, some people don't. But it does work. So I would recommend that too. But it's time to really look at yourself and see the potential that others see the potential that your guides are trying to show you, and go for it. Be the best, highest version of yourself and keep taking steps towards, your highest good. So that is your card, our second card, guys. It is the Seas of Mintaka, which also is a really pretty card too. I love the Starseed cards and the Work Your Light cards. They're just very gorgeous. Every deck I have, I just really love the artwork in them, and the messages that come in relation to them. Okay, let's see what we got. And please feel free to comment when you hop on, guys. Let me know you're here. Facebook doesn't tell me who's on. It just gives me a little number in the corner. So who is ever there? Hey. Whew. Okay. All right, let's get another card for the collective. Okay, this one is going to come from our Halloween Oracle. I know it's not Halloween yet, but I love Halloween. And as far as I'm concerned, all year round is spooky season. So let's see what we got. What else does the collective need to hear this morning? Okay. Good morning, Amanda. How are you, my dear? All right. Hi, Kiana. How are you? I hope I said that right. If not, let me know. I try and get people's names right. I feel like if I don't put in the effort, it's rude. All right, let's see. What is our next card for the collective this morning? What do they need to hear? Okay. So our next card is Dawn, Light After the Darkness. And what I'm getting from this is really just a reminder that the craziness, the stress, the negativity, the hard times and struggles that we're all experiencing, they're not going to last forever. They are happening now because they need to. Everything occurs within divine timing, is divinely orchestrated. The blessings and the struggles, because really it's lessons that we all need to learn as a collective, as a society, as a whole. And it's not going to last forever. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going to get better. Changes are gradually being made. The vibrational frequency of the earth itself is shifting. And in turn, the vibrational frequency of the collective is shifting. And we're having so many awakenings and changes and growth as a society, as a whole, as a planet. And this is really just a reminder from our guides, angels, ancestors, source, universal energy, whatever you choose to believe in. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to relay the messages. But this is really just a reminder that it's okay, that everything is hard. We're going through these struggles. We're really uncomfortable. But in order for us to change, in order for us to grow, we have to be uncomfortable. We have to go through the darkness. We have to work through our shadows. And only then are we going to get to the end of the tunnel, to that light. So once again, the card is Dawn, Light After the Darkness. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates, guys. I feel like it's definitely important right now with everything going on, everyone being so stressed. Good morning, Sheila. How are you, my dear? And, just all the negativity and the hate that is occurring. It's not like it hasn't been around. It's been there. Some of it has been in the shadows. A lot of it has not. But everything is coming out. People are showing their true colors. What has been ingrained into them through their family, through society, through their experiences. And all of these shifts are really forcing people to work through those shadow aspects of themselves and really start making changes. And as a society, as a whole, our shadows are being brought out. Our dirty laundry is being hung out to dry, and it's there for everyone to see. It is time for us to make these changes. And the only way for us to do it was for us to be uncomfortable and for things to get hard and stressful. And it seems like it's never ending. Like we've been going through this forever. And realistically, we've been doing this for a while, but there isn't an end in sight. Things will get better. We are going to continue to grow as a society and as a collective. And so many people are going through their own spiritual awakenings and increasing their vibrational energy or raising it. And the collective as a whole is really raising their vibration as well. So as we're going through these things, as we're all raising our vibrations, as all the negativity and the hate and just all the bullshit is being purged, we're going to start seeing those major differences and changes. So if you're feeling super stressed, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like this is just an never ending darkness, I promise you, dawn is coming. It really is. So hold out and just keep holding space for those around you and for yourself out of unconditional love and understanding, and give yourself the grace. Let yourself feel what you need to feel, but know that it won't always be this way. So doing well on you. I am wonderful, Sheila. It's really cold here this morning, so I'm a little scratchy. But other than that, I am living my best life. The usual. And I got my tea, so I am happy. And it's really warm. It's helping me out. Because since my air conditioning downstairs is still broken, so is my heat, because it's all connected. So I have no heat in my downstairs either. So, it's awesome. But it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully they'll be in soon to be able to fix it. They had to wait on a part to get here or something. And now it's here. So now they just have to come fix stuff. And then I'll have heat and air conditioning if I want it and all that good stuff. But thank goodness for sweaters and blankets and all that fun, fuzzy stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got. I think I'm going to do one more card for the collective, and then I will do some individual cards if anyone is interested. Okay. Our next card for the collective, my loves, is coming from the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay. Oh, yeah, Sheila, my air conditioning / heat, whatever, has been out for 2 months now. So, all right, let's see. What is our next card for the collective? Woo. Okay. All right. So our next card for the collective, very in line with our other cards. The first card we pulled was Earth. The other one was the Minnetonka card, Oceans of Minnetonka. And then we just had our Dawn card. Now we have the Great Gathering, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's really about, bringing in your tribe, your collective, your people, really. And, trusting your intuition and the energy, the universal energy, your guides, angels, and really nurturing those gifts, nurturing your intuition, nurturing yourself, nurturing your soul, and the souls of the people around you that are in your tribe. So with everything that's going on, like I said, our vibrational, sorry, I'm receiving. Give me a second. There's a huge vibrational shift occurring within the world. The earth itself is vibrationally shifting. Its vibration is rising. Our vibration as a collective is rising. Individuals are, a lot of people are awakening. There's a lot happening right now. And this card in particular is very much about bringing in your soul tribe, bringing in those people that you truly connect with, and coming together out of love and understanding and curiosity and excitement, and really trusting yourself, trusting each other, trusting your intuition, and connecting with that universal energy, connecting with yourself, connecting on a soul level. As this shift is occurring, as society as a whole, as a collective, as we're growing and changing, it's going to continue to encourage us to become more awakened, essentially. I think that's the best way to put that. We're all becoming more awakened. And some people are scared. Some people are uncomfortable. Some people don't know how to feel about that. And that's okay. Like, I know when I first started, having really strong intuitive hits, it was kind of scary, but it's not a bad thing. And this is really just a reassurance from guides, angels, source, ancestors, universal energy, whatever you choose to believe. Just a reassurance that as these changes are happening, as you're becoming more in tune with the universe, with yourself, with your intuition, to trust yourself and trust them, trust the universe, trust that energy, and know that everything that is happening for you, not to you, and it's all going to work itself out. But when you are scared, when you are unsure, when you are feeling overwhelmed, reach out to your soul tribe. Don't go through it alone. I mean, this awakening process in and of itself, when you're aware of it, is kind of scary enough as is, let alone when you're not really sure what's happening, when you're not sure how you're feeling. It can be very scary. So make sure that as we're going through these changes, as you're going through these experiences, as you start to have these ascension symptoms, if they do occur, for some people it's headaches, some people it's ringing in their ears. For me, I get like itchy. You may start to experience a lot more synchronicities. And for some people, that is terrifying. I think it's super exciting and cool, but that's me. Reach out to your soul tribe, okay? Make sure that you're not alone going through this. Don't force yourself to be like, oh, it's fine. I can do everything by myself. No big deal. I'm just going to sit here and be like super uncomfortable. Reach out to your soul tribe. Let them love you. Let them support you. Like, I bet that you are all very good at loving everyone else, but sometimes you need to let your tribe be there for you too. So again, that is our last card for the collective. It is the Great Gathering. And on another note, I'm to tell you that as these awakenings are occurring, we are getting more light workers. There's already a plethora out there, whether you know or not, doing what they can to raise the vibration and to help where they can and hold space and living out of light and unconditional love. And they're there to help you, essentially. And if you have questions, if you don't want to reach out to me, that's okay. There are other light workers out there that you can reach out to. And if you don't have a soul tribe, or you feel like you don't have a soul tribe, now is the time to create one. Now is the time. Like, you can reach out via the internet and have like Zoom calls with all these people now. So if you're looking for information, if you're looking for, people to connect with on a spiritual level, on a soul level, now's the time to start creating that tribe for yourself. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that resonates. Let me know. Good morning, Angelique. Okay. How are you this morning, my dear? Okay. All right, guys. Whew, let's do these readings. I'm so excited. It's so funny. So whenever I start my lives, normally I'm not like a super morning person, guys. So when I start, I've already been up for like an hour or more, and I'm still a little groggy. And then as I start going and receiving that energy and the messages and everything, I get like all this energy, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm going to give all the readings and tell people all the things they need to know from source. And like, I love it. Now I'm just like ready to go. Amanda, mug is so cute. Oh, thank you. I got it from Home Goods. So I don't know if there's a Home Goods near you. They probably have a bunch of them out right now because it's like around Halloween time. And I got this last year. So I'm sure they have a bunch that they're trying to get rid of this year too. So Home Goods. All right, let's see. Let me make a list so I don't miss anybody. So Amanda and Sheila. And I know Angelique wants one. I don't even have to ask. And Angelique. Okay. All right. Amanda. Okay, so I don't have all my cards out this morning, guys. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys just what decks that I have. If you want a specific deck, let me know. If not, I'm going to go with what feels right. So as you've seen, we have our Starseed Oracle. We have our Work Your Light Oracle. We have our Halloween Oracle. Whoops, I just knocked a book over. We have our Angel. Ooh, I got super blurry. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to have to get a new camera. This one just does not want to cooperate with me sometimes. Okay, so we have our angels and ancestors. And then we have our Keepers of the Light and the Archangel Gabriel deck. So if you guys have a preference, let me know. My camera will work itself out. Don't worry about me being blurry. As long as you can hear me, we are good. And I'll make sure you can see your cards. Okay. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know. Okay, Amanda, any deck. All right. What does Amanda need to hear this morning? Okay, Amanda, my dear. Hey, I'm not blurry anymore. Awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the angels and ancestors for you this morning. Let's see what we've got. All right. Amanda. Also, guys, if you have anyone who you think may also be interested in Soul Searchers in our lives, please feel free to send them an invite. We're trying to grow our community. No pressure. If you don't know anybody, that's okay. But if you do, feel free to send them an invite. I'd love to meet more people. Okay, Amanda. What does Amanda need to hear? Okay. All right, Amanda. So your card, my dear, is the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. I'll just say that one more time. Let go of the need to be right. That being said, I don't know what the situation is. I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like this is very much related to the card that you pulled. I think it was Thursday. Yeah. The past time that you were on here, I believe it was Thursday. But whatever the conflict is, whatever the situation, I don't think it's anything huge. I don't think it's like earth-shattering. But it's time to make peace. It's time to let go of being right or, determining, okay, right or wrong, whatever. Everything is subjective and everyone sees it differently from a different perspective. You think you're right. This other person thinks they're right. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. Because I don't think either of you are. I don't think either of you are right or wrong. It just is what it is. So again, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know who this person is. But this is definitely connected to what we talked about last time. Yeah, it's time to step back, look at it subjectively, whatever the situation is, and just kind of understand where each of you is coming from, and that both of your feelings, your thoughts, both of your experiences are valid. I wish I knew the situation. Basically what I'm receiving is that you both have valid feelings, and the experience and reaction on both of your parts has been valid to an extent, until you started reacting to each other. So again, I don't know what it is. I don't know the situation, but it's time to, instead of just reacting to each other's feelings and experiences and opinions and outlooks, and, you know, feeling like one of you is right and one of you is wrong, it's time to let that go. No one is right. No one is wrong. It just is what it is. It's an experience that has occurred. You both are valid. Both of your feelings and experiences are valid. It's time to move forward. It's time to let the situation go and choose if you want to salvage this relationship, if you want to continue with this relationship, or if you want to part ways gracefully. So that's really what it boils down to. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it's very silly. I feel like it's not, no one was intentionally slighted. There was no malicious intent. It wasn't someone being hateful or purposely hurtful. It's just life is really what I'm getting. It's just life. Things happen. We're all adults. We live our lives. And when there's not an abundance of communication, people see things differently and don't understand where the other person is coming from or why someone is doing something. And our feelings get hurt a lot of times because of our ego. And when I say our ego, I mean like our human mind, you know, that mind of like our hamster wheel brain, where we're like, okay, well, this is happening. Well, this might, you know, this must be why this is happening. And this person's doing this and whatever. And we just, you know, spiral. And I don't think this is that serious. I think it really boils down to a difference of perspective. And your feelings and thoughts on the situation are valid based on each individual perspective. And it's time to just let it the fuck go. It's time to either move forward as friends and, you know, accept that each of your feelings are valid and reasonable and it is what it is, or choose to part ways gracefully and call it good. So yeah, I don't know the specifics other than that. But it's time to let go of the need to be right. It's time to just move forward, because it's not making you happy. It's not making this other person happy. It's really just causing more damage. So yeah, so there's that. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. I do not know what is going on, girl, but it is very clear that it is important. Or this wouldn't have come up again. So just keep that in mind. And I hope that everything works out. I hope you're able to figure it out. I think it's going to be fine. I'm feeling like it's going to be fine. But again, that's relative. It's relative to your own personal experience. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Is there other options to watch besides Facebook? Not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm hoping to get Instagram in the mix soon, and YouTube. So YouTube started this thing where you can now be live via YouTube, and I have an account. I just need to update my streaming account with StreamYard, which is what I use to connect to Facebook. So that way it can connect to both of them at the same time. So I don't have to do separate lives with like separate cameras, because I just feel like that's a lot. And I would be looking at one camera or the other, and I don't want to be weird. So yes, there will be other options to watch. It'll just be via YouTube or Facebook and possibly Instagram. I'm still working on that one, but baby steps. And as far as the other comment, it's just all pettiness. Yeah, we have a tendency to do that. Human beings, we get kind of petty. It happens. So, but this is your reminder from your guides to step it. Let it go. You don't have to be right. Whoever this other person is doesn't have to be right. It's just a matter of perspective and experience, and we all see things differently. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Let me know. Drop a comment. Just a reminder for everybody, the comments are a little bit delayed. So if I don't respond right away, it is because I haven't seen it yet. But as soon as it pops up, I will respond, unless I'm in the middle of doing a reading. When I'm reading cards, I purposely don't read the comments, or I try not to read the comments, because one, I don't want to get distracted, and two, I don't want to subconsciously affect the message that I'm receiving. So staying open and receiving from source, I want to make sure that I'm not interjecting with the comments on the side. So I hope that makes sense. But so I'll normally read the comments after I read, or if I take like a pause in the middle, I'll read them. But it just depends on the situation. Okay, awesome. You are very welcome, Amanda. I'm glad that made sense. I'm glad that resonates. Okay. Next is Sheila. Are you still here, Sheila? What does Sheila need to hear? Ooh. Okay. Sheila, my dear, your card is going to be coming from the Archangel Gabriel deck, which is one of my fancy decks with its gilded edges. I love the gilded edges on decks. If I ever make my own Oracle card deck, which I kind of want to, it will definitely have gilded edges, just because I think they're so pretty. But then again, I don't know how much that would cost, so I guess we'll see. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can make them like a colored metallic edge. That'd be cool. All right. Sorry, just thinking out loud, guys. All right, Sheila. Sheila. What does Sheila need to hear? Oh. Okay, you got two, my dear. I pulled out one and it was actually two. So, okay. Interesting. These go really well together. All right. So, hi, Emily. How are you? Oh, I'm so excited to see you pop up. Okay. Your first card, Sheila, my dear, is sensitivity. So your feelings are your muse, your inspiration for your creativity. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if you've been thinking about doing anything new. But I feel like you've had a lot of emotions come up lately on your journey and your experiences that you've had not necessarily difficulty processing. I think you're processing fine, but it has been a journey in and of itself, and a process in and of itself to really get through the emotions that you're feeling and experience them instead of pushing them down, instead of kind of brushing them off like, no, I don't need to feel this. It's fine. Whatever. I'm good. Like, you're a very strong person. You're very strong. You're very independent. I feel like you're very loving, very good at loving others. We've talked about that in previous readings. But I feel like there's been a lot of strong emotions lately that you're kind of like, I don't really want to be feeling this, or I'm not sure how to really feel this or express this. And that's okay. That's normal. That's natural. When we have very strong feelings, they're hard to process. They're hard to understand and to experience. But it goes with your second card, which is birth. Don't worry. You're not having a baby. That's not what this is. It could be for some people, but it's not for you. It's really about creating a new project, new idea, just a new experience for yourself, creating something new, not only within yourself, but around yourself. So, like I said, I don't know if you're thinking of any new projects or any new creative endeavors. Maybe a business idea. Yeah, I keep getting businessy things. Anyways, but whatever it is that you're thinking of, whatever this new experience is, this new creative endeavor, use these emotions that you've been having, these stronger feelings. Don't push them down. Don't brush them off. Don't kind of push them to the side like, no, everything's great. Use them. You are experiencing whatever this is for a reason. You are having these feelings for a reason. And it's time to embrace that and honor them and use that to your advantage. Use it for your highest good. Use it in your journey to grow and to fuel your creativity, and to kind of inspire you on this journey, really, and encourage you to keep going. So I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you've already thought of this business idea. I'm really getting business vibes. It's something creative. It's something new. It's something solely for you. But again, whatever it is, I don't know. But it's time to use these feelings that you've been having, and use it to help you in that goal. Use it to help you create this new thing, this new experience, this new environment for yourself. So Sheila, I hope that makes sense. I know that was a lot. I wish I could give you more details, but I feel like you're meant to delve deeper into yourself and into the situation and into your feelings, into this idea, and to kind of figure it out on your own. Like, there will be people encouraging you and supporting you, and your guides are like super cheering you on. But you have to figure this one out. You have to wade through these waters and put all the pieces together, is really what I'm getting. Like, this is going to sound weird, okay? So just, bear with me. You know how this works. What I'm seeing is literally you're in like a body of water. I want to say it's like a river, kind of. And it's about to your waist, and you're like sorting through all these different pieces that are floating by you. and kind of like picking each one and putting them together. And you look very happy. So I'm assuming this is a good thing, but yeah, what I'm getting is this is really for you to figure out. This is for you to piece together and determine, as you're going through these emotions, as they're flowing around you, as everything is occurring, it's for you to pick the pieces that work for you and work for this idea, this creative endeavor. I really feel like it's a business, and make it happen. And, nurture that and nurture yourself and continue to grow. So I hope that makes sense. I know sometimes I explain to people what I see and they're like, you're crazy. I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is. But again, sensitivity and birth. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Yay, Emily, I'm glad you're good. Sheila, spot on. Creating new projects and starting with. Okay. See, I'm not crazy. I tell y'all. All right. Yeah, that was so funny. So typically when that card comes up, that the birth card, I normally the last time I got it, I think someone was writing a book, but it's normally more artistic in nature. But I just really kept getting business vibes, so that makes sense. Okay. All right. Oh, Sheila, I know. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad that makes sense. I know I'm not crazy. Some people just get kind of weirded out when I tell them my process, when I tell them how I receive. They're like, "Ooh, this girl is off her rocker." And yeah, that's all right. If that makes people feel better, do you. But I accepted a while back, and a lot more recently, just kind of confirming for myself that what I do is exactly what I'm meant to be doing. And the gifts that I have were given to me for a reason. And if I wasn't meant to see things or experience things this way, then I wouldn't. So if people think I'm crazy, that's totally fine. And it was so funny. I have a few siblings, but one of my younger brothers, all of my siblings are at least like 10 years younger than me. And one of my younger siblings just went off to college, and I called him the other day. He was in class. I just wanted to check on him. He called me back, and he is one of my only family members. There's only like a handful of them that actually asked me, how's your spiritual business thing stuff going? And I'm like, oh, that was really sweet of you. And I told him and everything, and he was very supportive. But a lot of people still look at me like I have 10 heads. And I kind of just accept it. Like, that's okay. That's your reality. And this is mine. And, it's not meant for everyone. And I just thought that it was really reassuring for me that my brother was like, hey, how's your stuff? So both of my brothers are actually really, really supportive. And my mom is great. Like if anybody knew my mom, they'd be like, wow, she's awesome. The people who do know her are like, wow, she's awesome. She's literally the most supportive person. So when people do like comment stuff or, look at me weird, or they're like, this bitch is crazy, I'm just like, yeah, I'm cool with it. All right, Angelique. Sorry, guys, I went a little off in left field there. Angelique. Are you still here, my dear? I know you are. I don't know why I'm asking. It's habit at this point. What does Angelique need to hear? Okay. Angelique, your card this morning is coming from the Halloween Oracle. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, and there's your comment. Hello. Okay. What does Angelique need to hear this morning? All right, Angelique. So you got the spider card again, which tells me this is extremely important for you right now. I'm just laughing because it's a spider, and we all know how I feel about the spiders. I think they're really beautiful and kind of cool looking, but like from a very, very large distance, like ways away from me. Anywho, so the spider card, Angelique. Good morning, Haley. So for you, my dear, this card is really about creating your environment and creating your life. You are the creator of your world, and you are manifesting amazing things and building such a beautiful world for yourself and for your family. That this is really just a confirmation for you that you are doing great things and you are weaving the exact web that is right for you. And it may not feel effortless, but I'm supposed to tell you that you are weaving your web effortlessly, and it's beautiful, essentially. But don't forget that as you are weaving your web, building your life, creating this world, that you are also building a community. When you start delving into this endeavor that you're on, that you've decided to begin, that it's not an individual endeavor. It's you're creating a community. Essentially, you are building your tribe, is what I'm getting. And don't block them out. So I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's don't block them out. Don't get so absorbed in this creative and business endeavor, in this new experience. Don't get so focused on it that you get like tunnel vision, that you kind of you block everyone else out, essentially. Yeah, block everyone else out. This is going to be a really beautiful thing for you, and you are going to flourish. You are going to know yourself in ways that you didn't even realize, and it is going to be beautiful, and I'm so excited. But I have to remind you to continue also growing your community and your tribe and nurturing what you have created, and not blocking out that community, that tribe, those soul connections. Sometimes we do it on accident. We get very focused on what we're doing, and we get excited and we love it, and we're like, you know what, I love what I'm doing, I'm just going to surround myself with it, and I'm going to keep going and going and going. And then we kind of forget about everybody else, and we don't mean to. It just kind of happens, especially when you're doing something you love. And that's what this is going to be for you. But be aware, just be aware that as you're doing this, as you're going into this endeavor and this experience, that your soul tribe and your community, the community that you have created, that you have weaved for yourself, is still there. And you still have to nurture that and care for it and tend to that as well. This is a very big confirmation for you, more than anything, that you have manifested your reality and you have created the most beautiful world for yourself, and it is going to continue to grow and flourish, and you are going to flourish, and you are doing the right thing. You are effortlessly weaving a beautiful world for yourself. And they are very proud of you. I'm just feeling an abundance of love and pride, and I kind of want to cry. I'm not going to lie. Because it's just a lot. It's very overwhelming, the amount of just pride that they have in you. So, wow. Yeah. Okay. So they're very proud of you and excited, and they just are really happy for you, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, your team. So like I said, confirmation that you are on the right path, you are doing the right thing, and you're going to continue to flourish, but don't forget about the community and the tribe that you've created. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. That was a lot. Okay. Guess this was important. Spiders have been mentioned and appearing in different forms. Oh, spiders. Yeah, that's a thing. Important because I'm kind of ready to shut down everything outside of building. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Sheila. Have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Shut down everything outside of building. Angelique, what do you mean by that? But shutting everything down outside of building. Because yeah, what do you mean by that? I need a clarification before I give you what I got. Okay. If anyone else would like a card, please let me know. Also, that was very intense emotions. Okay. Okay, Angelique. So here's what I'm receiving in reference to that. And normally I don't get super personal. Actually, I guess I kind of do. That's kind of like my whole job, huh? Okay. So here's the deal, boo. What I'm receiving, and I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I'm going to try my best. You are meant to begin this endeavor. You are meant to go down this path. But you really have to, it's not going to be easy. It's definitely, it's going to be difficult. There are going to be hard times, and emotionally, it is going to be overwhelming. Sorry, I just saw your comment that said you were a bit overwhelmed. But that is to be expected when you are starting a new business, when you are basically changing your whole life. In those moments of overwhelm, in those times of just confusion and feelings, and just when you just kind of just want to be like, just quit and throw everything out, that is when you call in your soul tribe. That is when you take time for yourself and let your tribe, your community, let them hold you up. Let them support you. You are extremely independent, like extremely independent, but you have to let other people help you and take care of you and support you. You are going to need help. It's not something you can just do on your own. Now, that being said, you've had all these different business ideas and different endeavors, and I've been telling you forever, and by I've been telling you, they've been telling you, and I've been just kind of relaying the message, to narrow it down, to pick one or two that work and to go with that. And that's what you've done. You've narrowed it down. So whatever else, whatever other business ideas you had, like I think there was like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, 5 or 6, something like that. It's time to let those go. And okay, those weren't it. Those weren't your soul path. Those weren't what you were meant to be doing. But this is. And as you continue, just remember to let people support you. Let them love you. Let them help you. Emotionally, when you are overwhelmed, that's okay. Let yourself be overwhelmed. Feel what you need to feel. Express what you need to express. Don't bottle it up, because that is only going to do more harm and slow down your journey. Okay? I don't know how else to explain that. Hold on. Comments. Okay. Okay, Emily, you will be next, my dear. As soon as I'm done with Angelique, I will pull your card. There's a lot going on. I'm just really not ready to handle emotionally. Something I spoke about it. Good morning, Kevin. Okay. Message me after the live, Angelique, and we will sort it out. Okay? I'm not going to leave you hanging. I promise. Because there's a lot more that needs to be said, but I don't want to put all your business out there. And I don't want to overwhelm everyone else. So yeah, message me after the live and we will sort it out, and I will make time and we'll dig into it. Okay. Yeah. All those things we will talk about. All right. Emily, are you still here, my dear? Also, guys, just a reminder, the comments are a little bit delayed. So from the time you put the comment in until I receive it, I don't know, it's like 5+ seconds. So I'm sorry. I wish I could fix that, but it is Facebook. It has, I don't know what it is really. It's something on Facebook's back end. I wish I could explain it, but I'm not a tech person. Okay. All right. Okay, perfect. Emily. All right, what does Emily need to hear this morning? Okay. Emily, your card, my dear, is going to be from the Halloween Oracle. Let's see what we got. What does Emily need to hear this morning? Oh, shit. All right, Emily, your card is the owl. Wise seeing and wise action. Hello, Jenna. Emily, okay. So I don't know what the situation is. And I tell everyone this all the time. I don't know your life story. I don't know what's going on unless you tell me. I'm not that kind of psychic. But I will say, what I'm receiving from this is situational. I wish I had the details. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the situation. But essentially you're seeing people's true colors. You're seeing things that other people aren't. And it's within a specific situation, and certain people. And I don't think it's just one person. I feel like it's multiple people. But you're seeing people's true colors. You're seeing their behaviors and noticing that they're not for you and they're not for the people you care about. How do I explain what I'm... Give me a second. Okay. You're seeing these people, you're seeing what's happening, you're seeing a situation for exactly what it is. Whereas others are kind of blinded to it. They're wearing rose-colored glasses, essentially seeing what they want to see. Now is the time to take a step back and be like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing. This is their true colors. This is who these people are. And not what I'm going to be associated with. And I know for a fact you don't have a problem doing that because I know you. But someone else that you care about isn't seeing this. They're not seeing these people's true colors. They're not seeing the situation for what it is. They're wearing these rose-colored glasses and not aware, essentially. And you can only do so much to try and make them aware, but you cannot control them. You can't show them something that they're not willing to see, essentially. And it's going to be really frustrating. I feel like it's already frustrating. I wish I knew who it was. But it's like a handful of people. This situation involves like a handful of people. I'm not getting details. I wish I could tell you more. So this person, whoever it is that you care about, or people that you care about, I think it's a single person, is not going to see these other people who are being shady for who they are, or their actions for what they are right now. They will figure it out, but they're going to have to learn the hard way. And it's going to be really frustrating. But that's their journey. And for you in particular, it's time to just take a step back and let it unfold. And easier said than done, but don't let it frustrate you. Don't let it upset you. This person you care about that's wearing their rose-colored glasses has to take them off themselves. You can't do anything about that. So don't let it bother you. Just continue to hold space for them and let them know, like, hey, I told you the situation. I'm not going to nag you about it. I'm not going to keep bringing it up, but I want you to know that I'm here if you need me. And just hold that space. Don't interject. Don't try and control anything. Don't try and fix it, essentially. Just kind of let it play out. Okay. So I don't know how else to say this other than your guides, spirit, source, angels, whatever you choose to believe in. They see what is happening. They know that you see it. They know that this is difficult for you because you care for the person who isn't seeing it. But it's going to be okay. It's going to play out the way that it's meant to. This just isn't part of your journey. This is part of their journey, and you have to let it happen. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult because you really care about this person. So just know that whenever you are feeling very frustrated, whenever you're just super angry and irritated about it, and you just want to like shake them, it's okay. You are allowed to feel that way. And your guides, your angels, whatever you choose to believe in or not believe in, whatever, they're there supporting you. And they will do what they can on their side of things to support this person that you care about in any way that they can. But again, this is their journey. The person you care about has to go through this. It's something they need to do. So I don't know how else to explain that. I wish I knew the details. But yeah. So that was your card, my dear. It is the Owl. Wise seeing and wise action. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Interestingly enough, this is very accurate. Just a lot more stressful of a situation anticipated. So I'm currently taking a step back from them. Okay, good. So if you're already taking a step back, then I would take this as confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Yeah, just let it play out, let it happen, and know that it's going to work itself out. But this isn't for you to go through. It's for your, I want to say friend, but I'm not sure. It's just someone you really care about. So I don't know if it's a friend or romantic or whatever, but it's definitely someone you care about a lot. So it's just, this is something for them to go through, and you have to let them do it and just kind of step back and hold space. Hold that space for them and just let them know, hey, I'm here for you. But I don't want to be involved in this, and I won't. And just kind of let it happen. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Let me know. Okay, Jenna. Absolutely, Jenna Diane. You are more than welcome to have a card. You will be my last one, though. Let me doing one card readings. No longer taking requests. All right. Because then I'm going to get off here and finish my breakfast and go have coffee. So, Jenna Diane. What does Jenna need to hear? Okay. Jenna, your card this morning is going to come from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Okay. Oh, good, Emily. I'm glad. You're very welcome. Feel free to stop by whenever you want. Oh, Jenna, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize at all. Everyone has a life and stuff to do, and it's all good. All right. What does Jenna need to hear this morning? Shit. Sorry, one second. Okay, Jenna. So I basically just have this throne, which means it's important. But your card is the Traveler. move in a new direction. You already knew that. I don't need to really tell you anything with this because you already know, but I'm going to tell you anyways. You are not happy where you are at right now. You are not enjoying your current experiences. You're not living in your purpose. You're not excited, when you wake up in the morning to go and live your life and do whatever it is that you're doing. It's time to switch it up. It's time to make a change. It's time to just do it. Quit hemming and hawing over it and procrastinating and just holding off and doubting yourself. Because really what it boils down to is you're doubting yourself. And it's time to stop. It's time to quit doubting yourself. It's time to make that leap of faith. And it's not about having faith in the universe or having faith in your guides or your angels or anyone else. You need to have that faith in yourself. And you don't right now. I don't know why. You have proven time and time again that you are the most resilient person. You have the ability to be successful in anything and everything that you do. You are smart. You are funny. You are beautiful. And you are just a loving person. And you are capable of so much. So much. And that's not just me as your friend. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I don't know what's holding you back. I don't know what's keeping you from making this change, from making this shift, from being happy. I don't know what's stopping you. I don't know if you're afraid of being happy or afraid that this leap of faith, that this change isn't going to be what you expected. But Jenna, it's time to do it. It's time to stop procrastinating and stop doubting yourself. Stop it. It's just time. It's time for you to move in this new direction. It's time to change things. It's time for you to live your life, not out of necessity, not, I'm doing these things because I need to, or this is how I live my life because I need to. It's time to start doing things because you want to. It's time for you to start living for yourself, for your own happiness, for your own enjoyment. I don't know how else to put that. But this is really a confirmation and a push for you because you're not moving forward. Okay, I don't know why. I wish I did. But it's time for you to have faith in yourself and trust yourself and just do the damn thing. So do it. Okay? And let's be honest here. And this isn't part of your reading anymore. This is just me. What is the worst thing that's going to happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? What? You're going to switch directions and you don't like it? Okay, cool. You didn't like it. Let's try something new. You've proven time and time again that if you don't like something, you can start fresh. You have proven that you are capable. You have proven that you are absolutely able to start anywhere and be successful. Anywhere. So if it's something that you don't enjoy, all right, big whoop. So you wasted a little bit of time and energy and it maybe wasn't exactly what you wanted. All right, great. Try something new. Do something else. You will know what is for you. Your heart, your soul will pull you towards it. And you know that because you feel it. You feel it. It is there. It is happening. And you are ignoring it and pushing it aside and doubting yourself and doubting your instincts and your intuition. And you're hindering yourself. You're hindering your growth. You're staying stuck out of fear of I don't even know what, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so you're afraid to fail. Jenna, nothing is ever a failure. And you know that. If it doesn't go exactly how you want, you still learned something. And you'll probably learn something about yourself along the way. So was it really a failure? I'm just saying. You know how I feel about it. You know the situation. You know what you should be doing. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter if I sit here and tell you until I am blue in the face. You have to make the decision to do it. And to trust yourself and have faith in yourself and know that your soul would not be being so strongly pulled and guided towards this if it wasn't the right thing to do. You know that. So that's it. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. I love you, but do the damn thing. Okay? Goodness. All right. Michaela. So, Michaela, unfortunately, I'm done taking requests right now. Jenna's was my last card, but I will be on again tomorrow night at around 8:30 or 9 p.m. So if you want to come back then, I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. But I actually have to get off here. I went a little over my time. But like I said, I will be back tomorrow evening. So please feel free to stop by. That being said, oh, you're welcome, Jenna. You know, I'm always here for the tough love. I lost my entire train of thought now. Okay, so that is all. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, guys, because I still need to eat my breakfast and continue working and get the rest of my business stuff on the back end situated and run errands and blah, 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 and live my normal life, which, you know, I do here anyways. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It truly is a blessing for me, and I really do enjoy it. I love being able to help you guys when you need it and, you know, just support you. So like I said earlier, feel free if you have any questions, comments, whatever, to message me privately via the Soul Searchers Facebook page. I'm always happy to answer questions. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Talk to you later.